Baby, I'm a go-getter.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he returns this to the 22. Right to the air, here is Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. On second down, here's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. Look at the big fella go. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown Lions. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. DC. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. Cowboys are able to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
They'll take this to the 46. Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Lance to throw on second down here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
Lance now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Throwing now is Lance.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's taken down inside the 30. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Ric Flair. Super 66. Hey, lift.
To throw is gone. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Marquise Bell
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
12, 17.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
38.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. After one, it's 9-0.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
On the ready. 52 blaster. Speed on blue.
The Lance going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
43 rail.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Okay, ready?
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Blaster, six. Right. Black shot.
And they'll go for it. Lance. That is caught.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready, set.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Lance.
Being chased out left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Lance looking to change it up.
Drill, 52. 22 needle. 6, measure. Ready?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Steal, check, steal. Ready?
They'll run with Pollard.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
As large as been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Pollard again.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Tony Pollard with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is down to 2.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now Goff on first down.
Finds Gibbs on a check down.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
The Lions sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Gibbs straight ahead. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down and 6 now.
Hey, kill! Value three. What's up?
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Goff on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 18. From the red zone now, Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
They've got his man complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Lance looking to throw it.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
And it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Red! Watch the stick! Do black! Let's go! Full set! Hut!
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
And he comes back with one complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it.
To throw, it's Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
That was signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
Shot, 17. Red, cycle.
Here's Lance.
Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Cowboys are able to recover. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Now Lance wants to change him up. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
Shedding the tackle. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Lance swinging this out for Pollard.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Watch out now. 50, steel, black. Go pink, stick, mega. Hey, green. Green jack. Ready.
And Lance now to throw.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Here we go. Set.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready.
A give to Pollard running left.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Ready.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
60.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
And now they'll shift things around.
Go to the rail. Black ultra.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Red, yellow. Yellow, go. Yellow, blue. Hey, hey, blue. One, bang. Cut, cut.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that will put them on top here in the third.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Super! DC!
To throw on second down is gone.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4.
DC! Hey, let's go! Super! Louis!
Here's Goff.
Throw left side, caught by LaPorta.
7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth.
Ric Flair!
Another run for Gibbs here.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second down and 4.
Maverick!
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Got to kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Smack, red. Chop, 17. Striker, 3-3.
Here's Pollard again. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot. So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
White. Black chop. Red cycle. Set.
Throwing now is Lance.
Open man right side is Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Set punt. Claws red. 10 cycles.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there. 28 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Super one. Hold on. Check.
Gone.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Ready. 5-2. 97.
Lance now on first down.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
6. Mega. Boom. Go. Green gap. Go red. Real green. Ready.
Now Lance.
Just keeping the play alive. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8. Lance going to throw.
They still can't get it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Trey Lance.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ric Flair. Go, 12, go. What's up?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here comes 2nd down.
Obama. Shell.
Out of the gun. Gone. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line. Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here.
Fourteen.
To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Shovel, 38. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. 20. Powering his way forward. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one goes for 36 yards.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final 1st down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
Ready.
Lance now on 1st down.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here we go, set.
Now a 2nd and 10.
52 blaster. Set, go.
Lance looking to throw it.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
76. Here we go. 76. 76.
Goff on 1st down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Value 3. Value 3. Whoa.
Here's Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the set.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Lance.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Back to the air on second down. It's Lance.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Ready. Shot, 17. Strikers, 3-3. Blue strikers. Fuse, yellow. Red, yellow. Edo, blue. Smack, red.
To throw, it's Lance.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
White.
Now Lance again here on 2nd and 10.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Cowboys, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Lions, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.